Good Friday evening and welcome to the NCW Life Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, let's take a quick look outside our weather window. And it's a little bit better out there today, isn't it? Our air actually went down from the hazardous to the very unhealthy. Today, unhealthy category for most of the Wenatchee Valley. As we look down from our cross camera at Wenatchee Heights, down at the Wenatchee Valley, you can still see some smoke up the valley, but a lot of that from a fire that we're going to tell you about here in a second, a new fire that began late this morning. But this is what it looked like last night, or I should say early this morning. Lit my house up at about 5 a.m. this morning. This taken by Tim McCord. Great picture of the lightning storm that moved through early this morning. It did dump just a little bit of rain, but it also had some gusty winds with it, and it did start some fires as well. In fact, we have a red flag warning in effect for us today. It went into effect at 3 o'clock and will go until Friday, and that'll probably be through Friday early afternoon. You can see us in the red area and lots of eastern Washington, the panhandle of Idaho, and areas south. It's because of wind that we do expect today, and temperatures still on the hot side. We'll talk much more about our weather as we move into the upcoming weekend and beyond a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. A cold front is passing over north central Washington today, packing gusty winds and dry lightning that did result this morning in at least 2 new fire starts. And Grant County Fire District 13 has released an instructional video of the brush fire that damaged structures in the Soap Lake area earlier this week. But first, we begin tonight. Fire crews from both Chelan and Douglas counties, the U.S. Forest Service and Department of Natural Resources were called out around 11:30 this morning for a new wildfire near Chelan Falls in the Chelan Butte area of Little Butte Ranch Road. The fire was part of a cluster of new lightning fires that started early this morning, I should say, caused by lightning. The quick-moving fire burned in mostly dry grass and sagebrush, and at last check was around 5 acres in size. Air support, including a fixed-engine wing plane, 2 helicopters, and a heavy air tanker with fire retardant, also moved in quickly to assist in stopping the fire. Also on scene there this afternoon were 10 engines and a 20-person hand crew. Well, it's transition day on the Cougar Creek fire as management switches over this morning from a Type 5 incident team to a Type 3 team. The base camp is also moving from the Eniat High School to the Leavenworth Fish Hatchery. Increased winds on Thursday aided firefighters who conducted low-intensity burnout operations along the southern perimeter from Sugarloaf Lookout to Gold Ridge. All of the established containment lines were held successfully yesterday, even with significant winds. Fire crews will continue to build and maintain lines along the south and west flanks of the fire, working north during today's shift. Fire Information Officer Shannon Prather reports that the eastern and southern flanks of the fire are looking pretty good.
Everything around from DP 29 up on by Taiyi Lookout all the way down around to DP 10 is looking really good. Fire continues to back down slowly towards some of the structures in Eniat Valley. A lot of this is filling in, and we have crews in place on there to provide any type of structure protection needs as necessary. But the line on the east side is all looking really good and holding. Mop-up continues on that, and we'll continue to strengthen those lines. And then coming back down around from DP 71, what has been burned the previous days is going to be held. We got forces in place to hold that, and that's our mission for today.
The Cougar Creek fire is now 35% contained at 482,000 acres is burned, but no homes have been lost or damaged in the fire. Good news too, evacuations have been lowered. It's now level 1 to nothing for Oklahoma Gulch Road, Navarre Coulee Road. That's from 97A to South Lakeshore Road, Johnson Creek Road and First Creek Road residents. Also Eniat River Road from 97A to Crum Canyon. Level 2 down to level 1 from Eniat River Road, from Mad River Road down to Crum Canyon Road, and that includes both sides of Crum Canyon Road. Level 3 is down to level 2 from Mad River Road and Ardenvore. Also Eniat River Road from Mad River Road to the end of Eniat River Road, which is about milepost 25. So good news on that Cougar Creek fire. Well, as we mentioned earlier, most of us woke up this morning to a change in the weather. A weather system is passing over north central Washington today. It's packing gusty winds and dry lightning. I think most of that dry lightning did end late this morning, but it did result in at least some fire starts. The storm moved in a northeasterly direction with lightning strikes mainly in the Lake Chelan area and in Douglas County near Orondo. That's what started that Chelan Hills fire. Rivercom Emergency Dispatch reports the crews from multiple agencies were toned out to lightning-sparked fires, especially in the Union Valley area near Idle Spurs Lane. The Manson Volunteer Fire Department posted on their Facebook page that the Union Valley fire has been put out. Also, another lightning strike set a tree on fire in the Orondo area off of US Highway 97 in Douglas County. That fire was reported to be about an acre in size behind the Cascade Foothills orchards and is also now out. They were also reporting some light rain in that area. Grant County Fire District 13 has released an instructional video of the brush fire that damaged structures in the Soap Lake area earlier this week.
The video demonstrates how fast a fire can move from wildland to a structure. A constant assessment of structure protection occurs as the fire line grows. Now, this video shows a small portion of the incident, which firefighters are engaged with on many fronts. A very crucial part of ensuring other structures don't become involved is what's called an anchor point. Now, that ensures additional fire does not reignite behind firefighters and spread uncontrollably towards structures or jeopardize their own safety. Now, this video shows two brush truck crews anchoring a portion of the fire while protecting one structure and saving another. It's important to note that the two brush trucks were the third and fourth trucks on the scene after they responded from Ephrata at the request of Fire District 7. Steve Hare, NCW Life News.
Thank you, Steve. Coming up next, Central Washington University professor and state representative Matt Manueller says he intends to file a lawsuit against the university. Today was Wenatchee Valley College's inaugural graduation for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. And NCW Life's Megan McPherson will be along to fill us in on some of the events going on this weekend. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCW Life Evening News.
Vominos junk haulers, big or small, they haul it all. Vominos junk haulers are experienced at hauling junk from your household items to yard and construction debris. That old hot tub and eyesore, Vominos, will make it Vominos. Recycling is a priority to Vominos junk haulers. They'll haul away your old appliances and electronics. And for the do-it-yourselfers, Vominos Junk Haulers also rents trucks and trailers. Call Vominos Junk Haulers and Moving Service today to schedule your free estimate.
Eastern Washington. It's a great place to call home and a great time to own a home. It's the ideal place to lay down roots for your family and your future. Gisa Credit Union thinks Eastern Washington is a great place to own a home too. That's why we offer all kinds of home loans with personal attention every step of the way. We're your home. For home loans, we're Gisa Credit Union.
It's a free walk-in job search assistance center. It is designed to help job seekers with the tools that they need to find a job. We have partnered with libraries in 5 other cities, providing the same types of services that we offer here, just there.
Just walk in, we have laptops, and we can help you with resume, cover letter.
All of our services are paid for by the revenues earned in our store. Goodwill is just a tool that the community is using to help their neighbors find a job. Goodwill, there's more behind the store.
Welcome back. In another news, Central Washington University professor and state representative Matt Manueller says he intends to file a lawsuit against the university. The Republican lawmaker and political science teacher was terminated following the university's latest investigation into allegations of inappropriate behavior. Manueller issued a videotaped statement blasting what he calls politically motivated.
I want to be very clear about one thing. There is nothing in this report to apologize for. The things that are true are not inappropriate, and the things that are inappropriate are not true. In closing, I want to say that I understand that our country is currently reflecting on the way women are treated in the workplace. This is a good thing. But in doing so, we need to be mindful that there is a difference between real sexual harassment and something like standing too close to someone or sitting down at a lunch table with someone. I'm proud of my 25-year career as an educator. I'm proud of the work I do for you as a state representative, and I look forward to continuing to serve you over the next 2 years.
On Tuesday, Manueller texted that he intended to file a lawsuit against both the university and the investigator. Well, today was Wenatchee Valley College's inaugural graduation for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, or BSN program. The event was held at the campus Music and Arts Center. There was a poster presentation at 1 p.m. this afternoon and a pinning ceremony at 2:30 p.m. The first ever graduating class for the BSN program, one of 2 four-year degree programs at Wenatchee Valley College, has 19 students. There have been 23 students admitted for the 2018-2019 school year. Well, time now for NCW Life's Megan McPherson to fill us in on some of the events going on this weekend.
Here's a look at what's on tap this weekend around the Wenatchee Valley. The final days of the Grant County Fair are today and tomorrow at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Moses Lake. Head on over for some homegrown summer fun. For more information, go to gcfairgrounds.com. Escape the smoke and head indoors to the NCW Quilt and Fiber Art Festival happening today and tomorrow at the Town Toyota Center. There will be over 300 traditional and art quilts on display. View and visit the doll and beading displays, Merchant Mall, Artisan Market, live demonstrations, and a silent auction to benefit the Wenatchee Valley YWCA. Raffle Quilt summertime tickets are available for purchase at $1 each. Admission is $7 and parking is free. The Young Pianist Camp Faculty Concert is tonight at 7 p.m. at the Canyon Wren Recital Hall in Leavenworth. This recital will feature faculty artists of the Young Pianist program, as well as a world premiere of a new work written by one of the young pianists. Tickets are available at the door or at icicle.org. And finally, the Lake Chelan Creative Arts Festival is this Saturday and Sunday at Riverwalk Park from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This 8th annual festival showcases original art from juried artists, a silent auction, activities for kids, and more. For more information on this weekend's events, visit the calendar at ncwlife.com.
You're watching the NCW Life Evening News. Coming up next, your sports update with Eric Granstrom and our feature story tonight. That and much more still to come right here on the NCW Life Evening News. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Cordell Schroeder, owner of East Wenatchee Mobile Storage.
If you're thinking about making a move anytime soon, check out the East Wenatchee Mini Storage brand new mobile storage service. They drop it off at your location, you pack it, and they pick it up and store it in their protected warehouse at East Wenatchee for as long as you need. When you're ready, they'll drop it off at your new home or office. East Wenatchee Mini Storage is excited to offer this brand new service to our region.
Call 509-884-8643 or find us on the web at ewministorage.com.
Choose the pros. Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Hello, and what is up? Welcome to Career Shift Business Edition. I've got 3 choices: certificate, associates, and bachelor's. I'm going associates. And I'm enrolled. Stay alert, this game moves pretty fast. Whoa, exams almost did me in. I'm back on track and picking up speed. And I'm in the home stretch. Degree complete, and I'm ready to go to work. Charter helped me make that career shift. Your turn.
And now it's a sports update on the NCW Life channel.
And a happy Friday to you. The Wenatchee Valley Rams will play in their 9th championship over the period of 10 years tomorrow against the Tri-City Rage. Wenatchee's undefeated on the season coming into the Western Washington Football Alliance Championship. The closest game they had all season was against the Rage back in July in a game the Rams won in a last-second touchdown, 42-36 the final. Kickoff for the game will be 5 o'clock tomorrow at Renton Memorial Stadium. We'll have more on the Rams and a Ram connection that will help us out here on the NCW Life channel coming up next week. Well, here's what else is going on this weekend, a little closer to home. The 43rd annual O'Terry's Lads and Lasses Co-ed Softball Tournament at Walla Walla Point Park over the weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. If you'd like to help build and maintain some mountain bike trails up number 2 Canyon, they'll be doing that tomorrow with the Blood, Sweat, and Beers event. Arlberg Sports, Wenatchee Valley Velo, Ridge Cycle Sport, and Wenatchee Valley Brewing have teamed up with the Central Washington Evergreen Mountain Bike Alliance to do trail work tomorrow. That'll start at 1 o'clock, go till about 5. Then they'll ride down the mountain to the Wenatchee Valley Brewing for an after party at 7 o'clock. And weather and smoke permitting, it's the annual Doggy Paddle Swim at the Wenatchee City Pool. That'll start tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Cost is $5 if you're a Wenatchee resident or $5.50 for non-residents per dog. Dog handlers must be at least 16 years of age, and you must have proof of current rabies vaccination. Again, that's the annual Doggy Paddle Swim at the Wenatchee City Pool. One of the last things they do for the season for the pool, because you can imagine all that hair they got to clean out after the fact. That'll be 5 to 7 tomorrow. You can go to the Wenatchee Parks and Rec site for more information. Well, congratulations to the Corvallis Knights. They are the champions. First team ever in West Coast League history to win back-to-back-to-back championships. After down in Kelowna 5-1 last night, Corvallis took the best-of-3 series 2 games to none. Well, the Mariners begin a 3-game weekend series with the Dodgers at Safeco Field tonight. Seattle comes into the contest in the 3-team battle for the American League wildcard spots between themselves, Oakland, and the Yankees. Mariners currently 3rd in the AL West, 4.5 games behind first-place Houston. Seattle sends 7-2 Wade LeBlanc to the mound to face Los Angeles' Walker Buehler, who's 5-4 first pitch at 7:10 tonight. Also, only one game involving American League West teams last night. Texas used a 4-run 8th inning to erase a 6-4 deficit and beat the Angels 8-6. Coming up this weekend, Seattle fans will have a close eye on Oakland and Houston, who play one another in the first of 3 games tonight in the Bay Area. And the Seattle Seahawks are looking for their first win of the preseason when they travel to L.A. tomorrow. We'll see the starters play a little bit longer tomorrow night when the Seahawks take on the Chargers in Carson, California. Kickoff on your local Fox affiliates as Q13 out of Seattle or KAYU Fox 28 in Spokane. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. I'll be down there, and I'll get you a report coming up Monday from the field at it's a soccer complex that they're using for football until they finish their stadium in L.A., so it's a little bit of a quirky place, but I'll be down there producing the radio broadcast for the Seahawks Radio Network and have a little report from the field for you Monday on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Have a great weekend, everybody. That's sports. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Thank you, Eric. Well, it's a rite of passage about this time every year. Kids and parents gearing up for another school year. That means new school supplies and, of course, new clothes. The 16th annual Clothes for the Classroom event is tomorrow at the Saddle Rock Evangelical Presbyterian Church in Wenatchee. Tom Nees of Serve Wenatchee Valley told host Dan Kuntz what parents and kids can expect on a recent visit to Wake Up Wenatchee Valley.
Well, it is all new clothes, and that's something that we committed to a number of years ago for various reasons. But all the kids will receive a new pair of jeans and a couple of new shirts and a new pair of tennis shoes and some socks, and we'll have the haircut station set up so they can get a fresh new look stepping into the year. And there is great activities. There's a crafts center, and Child Evangelism Fellowship will be there with Story Barn and telling stories with balloons, and great event.
You mentioned kids. Let me ask you this right off the top. What is the age parameters for this Clothes for the Classrooms?
It is K through 8th grade. Okay. So kindergarten through 8th grade is the area that we serve. But we that is what our focus is, but it's kind of a guideline a little bit. So if a family does come in and they've got 3 kids that are in that age range and one that may be a little bit over that, we do have some gift cards that we will be able to have available and try to help with with some additional stuff there.
Clothes for the Classroom runs from 8 a.m. to noon tomorrow, and kids who want new clothes need to attend along with a parent or guardian with proper identification. We'll be back with a recap of some of our top stories and your complete local weather forecast right after this.
Hi, Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. When you think of Alpine Air in Wenatchee, think of professional, friendly customer service for all your heating and cooling needs. Alpine Air partners with Carrier, manufacturers of some of the best heating and air conditioning equipment available today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Visit our store in Wenatchee, meet our people, see our shop. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
Sir, I pulled you over today to ask you one thing. Is it true that Apple Valley Honda has a free lifetime warranty on every new Honda?
Officer, I'm glad you asked. Our lifetime warranty comes free on all of our new Hondas. That means you won't have to pay a dime for any major expenses. That could save you thousands. And no, you do not have to service with us. It's a great peace of mind, officer.
Wow, my wife and I have wanted the new Accord. We'll see you this weekend.
Walk and Roll Wenatchee's Asian Express is fast, fresh food. Wenatchee Roll's new Poke Hawaiian Fresh Salad Bar is the best. Fresh greens, fresh seafood, and handmade sauces. You know what you want. At Walk and Roll, create your own style meal. Hot off the line chicken, beef, and veggie plates. Lunch or dinner to match your appetite. Fresh sushi, hot entrees, Poke Fresh Salad Bar. It's new. It's Walk and Roll Wenatchee, fast, fresh food your way. Located on 5th and Mission.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas, and introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniat. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
Welcome back to the NCW Life Evening News. Fire crews from both Chelan and Douglas counties, the U.S. Forest Service and Department of Natural Resources were called out around 11:30 this morning for a new wildfire near Chelan Falls in the Chelan Butte area of Little Butte Ranch Road. The fire was part of a cluster of new lightning-caused fires that started early this morning. The quick-moving fire burned in mostly dry grass and sagebrush, and at last check was about 5 acres in size. Air support, including a fixed-wing plane, 2 helicopters, and a heavy air tanker with fire retardant, also moved in to quickly assist in stopping the fire. Also on scene there this afternoon were 10 engines and a 20-person hand crew. Well, it's transition day on the Cougar Creek fire as management switches over this morning from a Type 5 incident team to a Type 3 team. The base camp is also moving from the Eniat High School to the Leavenworth Fish Hatchery. Increased winds on Thursday aided firefighters who conducted low-intensity burnout operations along the southern perimeter from Sugarloaf Lookout to Gold Ridge. All of the established containment lines were held successfully yesterday, even through those significant winds. Fire crews will continue to build and maintain lines along the south and west flanks of the fire, working north during today's shift. Fire Information Officer Shannon Prather reported that the eastern and southern flanks of the fire are looking pretty good.
Everything around from DP 29 up on by Taiyi Lookout all the way down around to DP 10 is looking really good. Fire continues to back down slowly towards some of the structures in Eniat Valley. A lot of this is filling in, and we have crews in place on there to provide any type of structure protection needs as necessary. But the line on the east side is all looking really good and holding. Mop-up continues on that, and we'll continue to strengthen those lines. And then coming back down around from DP 71, what has been burned previous days is going to be held. We got forces in place to hold that, and that's our mission for today.
The Cougar Creek fire is now 35% contained. 34,482 acres has burned, but no homes have been lost or damaged in the fire. Evacuations have been lowered. Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast, but before we get to the details of that, let's take another look outside our weather window, where we are looking down from the Wenatchee Heights area from our cross camera, Sky-Fi Tower Cam, and things cleared out nicely today. Well, I can't say our air quality is good because it's not good, but it's a heck of a lot better than we've seen for the past several days as we look down at the Wenatchee Valley. And a lot of that is because we had those winds that moved in early this morning. Still kind of a wind out there this afternoon. And as we take a look at our surface loop, we will continue to see a very favorable west to northwest wind, at least for the next couple of days. As we move into our weekend tomorrow, things look very nice with temperatures in the low 90s. Just some haze out there because not a lot of smoke will move in, but I have to say yet, because it's coming back, folks. A large area of low pressure off to the left side of your screen will move away, and that will allow the high pressure you see off the coast to intensify. As we get into Monday, our wind direction shifts almost to a straight northerly direction, which is going to be increased smoke on both Monday and into Tuesday. In fact, we could see more smoke those 2 days than we saw any of the days last week. So it's going to be ugly to start our next work week. Tuesday, temperatures will be warm too, into the mid 90s, maybe even warmer than that on Wednesday. Before things do begin to shift a little bit too, as we move past that into Thursday, it looks like cooler temperatures and maybe even some rain showers by the time our next weekend rolls around. Let's take a look now at your quick lube and tune forecast. Tonight we'll drop down to a mild 66 degrees, sunny and hazy both on Saturday and Sunday. As I mentioned, probably our best breathing days of over the next 7 days or so. Saturday and Sunday, not bad, 93 and 94 degrees. Then we warm up a bit on Monday. Heavy smoke moves back in. It will be hot with temperatures around 95 degrees. For Tuesday, more of that heavy smoke and hot at 94. Wednesday's weather, that's when it begins to change just slightly. Partly cloudy and hazy in 92. Much cooler on Thursday with partly cloudy skies. We could see 88 degrees and maybe introduce a chance for some showers and thunderstorms as we move into next week. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around north central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-NCWL. That's 888-6295. Also, keep it right here on the NCW Life channel Monday morning for Wake Up Wenatchee Valley with host Dan Kuntz and News with Steve Hare. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us and have a great weekend.
If you're watching me and you are a business owner in North Central Washington, your potential customers could be seeing your TV commercial right now. With Solion Broadcasting, TV advertising is effective and affordable. Place your ads on the network best suited to your potential customers or get top-of-mind awareness with 16 cable networks, including NCW Life, your local TV channel. Give Solion Broadcasting a call at 888-2020 today to see how easy and affordable it is to advertise on TV.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X4 offers 4 times the proven off-road capability, 4 times the comfort, and 4 times the confidence to deliver 4 times the excitement on your next outdoor adventure.
Looking for a hands-on, high-demand job? Now is the perfect time to get trained for a career in manufacturing. Washington currently has a shortage of skilled tradespeople, and retirements are making room for more. The machining program at Wenatchee Valley College is designed to give students the foundation to excel in this precision industry. Don't wait, there are only 15 spots left. A 2-year degree and a 1-year certificate are available. Learn more at wvc.edu/machining.
Hey there, Wenatchee. I'm Sean Lee, and I'm inviting you to check out the NCW Movie Guide to keep up on what movies are playing in our town.
Get the fastest internet available in North Central Washington by switching to LocalTel and get speeds up to 1,000 meg. Call 888-8888 today or go online to localtel.net.